Alright guys, so I just want to make a quick video going over this passage in the Bible. A lot of people don't know that John 7:53 through John 8:11. There's a lot of actually controversy among scholars about this passage, and I just want to go over some of the details with you real quick. So depending on the Bible that you read, or if you read multiple Bibles, you may have seen this passage actually, or this story rather, sometimes written in the text itself, or sometimes you'll see it in the side bracket. And there are reasons for this. There is actually reason to believe that this passage was not originally in the Bible. And I'll explain why. I know this may be hard to hear for a lot of people, and I don't blame you. It's a very warm and touching story. But I feel like it's very important to understand the sometimes hard reality behind the scriptures, so that way we are better equipped to defend it. I hope this makes sense to you guys. So, to put it bluntly, this story surrounding Jesus and the woman caught in adultery is almost definitely probably not originally in the Bible. I know a lot of people hear that and they may think blasphemy. And I can understand because it's a very touching story, but I think if you look at the manuscripts that we found, this story doesn't actually appear in the Bible until around about, I want to say, the 9th or 10th century. That's almost 1,000 years after the Christ. Not only that, but when you look at the manuscripts, it actually pops up in multiple different parts of John, almost like it's looking for a spot to fit in. And actually, at one point, it appears in the book of Luke, actually. So there's actually a lot of controversy, a lot of debate among scholars whether or not this was originally in the Bible. Some people say it was. Some people say that it was in the original text and that it was brought back in the 10th century. But we don't really have enough evidence to exactly prove that that was the case. It's just a theory by some scholars. But regardless, a lot of scholars believe, including Christian scholars, do believe that this is historical. That it was an oral story about something Jesus did. It just wasn't in the original text of John or Luke or anywhere else in the Bible. And I know, like I said, this probably is very hard to hear, very hard to wrap your head around. But I just wanted to make this quick video, not to discourage anyone, but to inform people out there about the truth surrounding this story, because I don't want Christians to get caught up like in a debate trying to either convert someone or defend their faith and then get slapped with these facts and not know how to respond. That can be a hard thing to handle, and it can be sometimes even it can shake people's faith a bit, understandably so. But I feel like if we focus more on educating people instead of filling up buildings and filling up pews in a church, I feel like Christians would have a much better time and a much easier time educating others and defending their faith at the same time, if that makes sense. I strongly encourage for you guys to go out and do your own research on this. It's very, very important that we read up on the history of our faith. I mean, if you look back here, pretty much all this and back that way is all Christian writings. Either the Bible itself, early Christian writings, and some of them are apologetic books as well. I strongly encourage you to go do your own education as well. As you can see, I've definitely done some of mine, and there are a couple books up there I haven't even finished reading yet, so I'm still learning. Go out there, educate yourself. Peter said himself in the Bible, always be ready to have a defense to everyone to account for the hope that is in your heart, but with gentleness and respect. This is very true, and I think this applies not also to our faith in Christianity, but I think just in everything. If you go out and you claim something, you should at least be able to make a reasonable argument to why it is you believe or think in the way that you do. But with that being said, guys, I hope this helps and blesses all you out there. And with that being said, that's it.